Purpose content creation facility for fashion, media, broadcast, and music on all levels. We have sound stages, photo studios, we got podcast rooms, we got streaming rooms, we got gaming rooms, we got event space, we got storefronts, we got sports bars, we got gyms. Like, it's a hell of a...
Jimmy thinks he biggest malls kicking in. Breaking entry is against the law. You must want to go to jail. Wrench free in the pen. A lot members in the joint. Go bang on them. Don't bang my door no more. No more. I told Sam call. He knows how to get rid of you. Matter of fact, get the strap. I'ma do it myself. Jimmy, I'm so sick of you. You're gonna pay for the doors. You kicked in. How you got all those friends, but they can't pitch in. Everything you broke. Boy, you're gonna fix them. I'ma kick your ass. Jimmy, go get my cash. Jimmy, give me his money. Jimmy, get my cash. Give me my go. Man, this is embarrassing. Just like I told you yesterday, Jim Jones is not walking away quiet. After 50 Cent jumped online and announced he now owns the building where Jim records his podcast, the whole timeline went wild. 50 said he got on multiple calls with the landlord, then pulled up in person and made it official. He even posted a photo saying, "Sam is my partner. I own the joint. Now you're going to fix every door you kick, or I'm going to kick your ass, Jimmy, by Monday. You're destroying my property." That line alone had social media shaking. Now, everybody asking questions. What happens to the Let's Rap About It podcast? Is it done for real? And what about all those big plans Jim had for the building? Purpose content creation facility for fashion, media, broadcast, and music on all levels. We have sound stages, photo studios, we got podcast rooms, we got streaming rooms, we got gaming rooms, we got event space, we got storefronts, we got sports bars, we got gyms. Like, it's a hell of a... I don't think if y'all think I came to play, I did not come play with you. I promise you one thing. I'm a dreamer. This is going to be the illest facility that New York City has ever seen. I promise you that. Come over and have a good time. This right here is we're building a booth to the studio space. I ain't going to tell you what it is unless you have your imagination. You heard? If you can guess what kind of booth or what kind of structure for the booth I'm building here, I give you a month of free studio time. He talked about opening a barbershop and turning the spot into a full content hub for creators. Was that all talk, or is this whole vision crashing down right now? A lot of this just not adding up. If Jim Jones stays quiet and the only updates coming from 50 Cent, of course it's going to look one-sided. Every week, Jim's still posting from the building, still dropping episodes of Let's Rap About It, still moving like nothing changed. But at the same time, he keeps dodging the big question. What's really going on with the landlord? Why not clear it up? Instead, all we see is Jim reacting to whatever 50 throws out there. And 50 did not slow down this morning. He posted a picture that said, "Lease terminated," and added the caption with all the damage to the doors you kicked. There goes your deposit. Don't be sensitive. Be diligent and move swiftly. That was another direct shot. But Jim clapped back fast. He posted a video pulling straight into the building's garage with zero problems. Smooth entry. No drama. Starting to look good when they come in. We almost pause. 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 You know I had to clean my window. All that rain pull up in my skate. His message was clear without saying much. He's still there. So now people confused even more. Is this a real eviction or just next level trolling playing out in public? And just like you heard him say, I'm pulling up in my shit. Basically meaning 50 Cent does not run nothing over there. As you can see, Jim Jones is not packing up a single chair by Monday. He moving calm, confident like this whole eviction talk is noise. So now everybody confused who really got control here. Jim doubled down with that caption. The IFC factory is opening soon. He described it as a multi-purpose content creation facility for music, fashion, and broadcast for artists from all walks of life. Come be creative in a creative safe haven built from and for community. Membership programs will be available. Everyone thought Noah was drunk and crazy till the rain came. That's bold talk. That don't sound like somebody getting kicked out. That sound like expansion mode. Meanwhile, he's carrying on like it's business as usual. But don't worry, we digging deeper on the Joe Button podcast episode 9005. More details started coming out. Shout out to Ish, who said he got a source close to the situation. Have you all seen the video circulating around the internet regarding our brother Jim Jones? I did. I haven't. You haven't? Nope. Okay, I'll show it to you right now. We'll pause and let you watch it and reflect. I get it, man. No, I felt bad. I don't know what's true and what's not true, but the video shows Jim Jones allegedly trying to kick open a door of a place from which he has been allegedly evicted. According to reports, this video came from 50 Cent, who later put out paperwork that allegedly shows that he was evicted. And I read it and I made the screen big. I did too. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I did. AI. Like I said, I don't know it's true or not. Jimmy Legs too little. No, from what I heard, some people close to the story told me that it's fake. Said that the paperwork is fake. Said that the landlord is a bum and said that he'll be doing and he tried to evict Jim and supposedly the document, but not payment. Is that right? Supposedly the document that he created is a fake document that he just literally created on his own allegedly. So, I don't know where it's going to fall, but that's what I heard. And what about the kicking in the door part? We cut the knife. You cut the knife. Just have to remember. What's up, Matt? You good? No. What are you talking about? You're not supposed to hurt Jim. Huh? He dropped the lights off. They said that the police came later on and made the landlord unlock the doors and leave the premises because Jim, you can't do that. Jim is renting the premises out legally. And that's what I heard. Even if you were to be behind on your lease, you can't lie. You just lock people out. You can't lock. Yeah. So that's what I heard. Especially in New York. And after that came out a couple hours later, Jim did post. And for what's being hinted at, Jim might have been right this whole time. Now that changes everything, doesn't it? So here's where it gets even more interesting. According to what was said on the Joe Budden podcast, the situation might not be as simple as 50 bought the building Jim out by Monday. It sounds like there could be layers to this whole deal. Lease agreements, subleases, paperwork, all the boring stuff that actually decides who stays and who goes. And if that's true, then this public back and forth might be more about pressure than possession. Because think about it, if Jim Jones really had no rights there, why is he still operating like normal? Why is the studio still active? Why are cars still pulling into the garage without issues? That doesn't line up with a clean eviction story. At the same time, 50 Cent is a master at psychological warfare. He knows how to spin a narrative and make it look airtight online. Screenshots, captions, timing, it's all strategic. So now the real question becomes this. Is this a legal chess move happening behind the scenes? Or is this 50 applying public pressure to force a reaction? Either way, this is not random drama. This is calculated moves playing out in real time. Now, let's really break this down because if this was a clean takeover, we would have already seen locks changed, equipment outside, security stopping entry. That's how real evictions look. But instead, Jim Jones is still filming, still posting, still moving like he owns the vibe in that building. That don't scream panic. That screams confidence. At the same time, 50 Cent is not some random dude talking loud online. When 50 says he owns something, history shows he usually does. He plays long game chess, not checkers. So, if he really secured that deal with the landlord, this could be a power move that just hasn't fully played out yet. And that's what makes this so wild because right now, both sides look unbothered. Jim promoting the IFC factory like it's grand opening season. 50 posting documents and captions like he already closed escrow. Two different realities being pushed at the same time. So now the big question is simple. Who's bluffing and who's holding the real paperwork? This ain't just podcast drama anymore. This is business pride and reputation all tied together. And neither one looks ready to fold anytime soon. Here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. This whole situation feels like a battle for narrative control. 50 Cent knows the internet moves fast. If he drops paperwork, posts captions, and frames the story first, most people will run with that version. That's how social media works. First headline wins. But Jim Jones isn't reacting like somebody cornered. He's not ranting. He's not explaining. He's not doing damage control. He's just showing up to the building, posting videos, and promoting the IFC factory like the keys are still in his pocket. That kind of calm either means you're solid or you're extremely confident the storm will pass. And let's be real, pride is heavy in this situation. Neither one of these guys is known for backing down publicly. So, even if lawyers are handling things quietly behind the scenes, online it's going to look like war. Every caption, every repost, every subtle jab matters at this point is bigger than doors and leases. It's about status. It's about who really has leverage. And until somebody shows undeniable proof, this back and forth is only going to get louder. Now, according to Ish on the Joe Budden podcast, the story flips again. He claimed the landlord, Sam, isn't some mastermind. He called him a bum and said there were reports Sam was actually escorted from the premises after that whole door-kicking situation involving Jim Jones. That changes the energy completely. And remember, Ish is a landlord himself, so he understands how tenant law works. From what I looked up about New York City rules, a formal 14-day eviction notice has to be served by a city marshal after a landlord wins in court. A landlord can't just post lease terminated online and call it a day. They need a judgment, and a marshal has to execute it. It's illegal to switch locks or force someone out without that warrant. That's real procedure. So, if rent is paid and no court order exists, then Jim, his podcast, and everything else in that building might not be going anywhere at all. Now, I need to hear from you. Who's really right here? Do we all get fed a nasty narrative about Jim from the jump? Make sure you subscribe to Dripzine. Hit like, share this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and press that hype button to help the channel grow. Appreciate every single one of